moment the cleaning lady spots her ex-husband, she panics completely. She sprints into her boss's office, her mind racing in confusion. In a desperate attempt to hide the truth, she tosses her jacket aside and suddenly sits in her boss's lap. Then the boss asks confusedly, "What are you doing?" Then the young woman says desperately, "I'm begging you, stay quiet." Just then the boss's phone rings and he covers her mouth with his hand. His father says seriously, "Son, tonight we're having a family dinner at our house. Your Aunt Sophia and Aunt Emma are both bringing their daughters-in-law with them. Let me make one thing clear. If you don't bring your wife tonight, I won't let you into the house." Then the young woman says apologetically, "I'm sorry, boss. I won't bother you anymore." Then the boss says calmly, "Did I tell you to leave?" Then the young woman says nervously, "I'm sorry, boss. I acted disrespectfully just now. Are you going to fire me? Please don't. I really need this job." Then the boss says reassuringly, "Don't worry. I'm a businessman. I never make a deal that loses money. I helped you once, so now I want you to help me just this once. Stand up. Tonight you're coming with me to the family dinner." Then the young woman says hesitantly, "But I'm just a janitor. If I go with you, people will make fun of you. And as for pretending to be your girlfriend, I could never do that." Then the boss says firmly, "I don't want excuses. Here's $80,000. Be my girlfriend. Think about it carefully." Then the young woman says shockingly, "Really? $80,000 is equal to 3 years of my salary? You're not joking, are you?" Then the boss says seriously, "You heard the phone conversation yourself. Do you still think I'm joking?" Then the young woman says honestly, "It's true, but I'm only a janitor. If I show up dressed like this, your parents won't believe it. Please take your money back." Then the boss says casually, "Thank you. Wear this instead." Then the young woman says curiously, "Wow, why is it so bright red? Is this a wedding dress?" Then the boss says proudly, "It's an embroidered design created by a famous artist. Go put it on." Then the young woman says softly, "Oh." Then the husband says surprisedly, "That's my ex-wife. Should I just keep staring at her?" Then the ex-wife says confusedly, "What do you mean by that?" Then the husband says rudely, "What are you staring at?" Then the girlfriend says mockingly, "She's your ex-wife, right? I actually feel sorry for you. You have no idea what kind of woman she is, but I should thank you too. If you hadn't left her, we wouldn't be this happy today. And by the way, my boyfriend is now the director of the New York group." Then the husband says sternly, "Girlfriend, watch your words. I'm now the chief director of the New York group." Then the girlfriend says sarcastically, Yeah, chief director. Did you hear that?" Then the ex-wife says politely, "That's wonderful. Congratulations. I hope your career becomes even more successful. Now I should get going." Then the husband says annoyedly, "What? My conversation isn't even over yet, and you're leaving?" Then the boss says calmly, "You two used to be husband and wife. Isn't this getting a little excessive?" Then the husband says mockingly, "Mary, is this your new boyfriend? He's dressed nicely, but are you blind? How could you possibly like someone like him?" Then the boss says firmly, "She earns her living through hard work. She's simple and kind-hearted. In my opinion, you're not worthy of her." Then the girlfriend says confusedly, "Why not? Why isn't my boyfriend worthy of her? What's wrong with him?" Then the young man says smugly, "I'm meeting you for the first time today. You're new to our company, right? Tell me honestly, are you a security guard or do you clean offices like she does? Go ahead and tell me. If I'm in a good mood, maybe I'll even promote you." Then the boss says casually, "I run my own business. It's just a small company." Then the young man says curiously, "A business?" Then the girlfriend says mockingly, "These days people call pushing a streetcar a business and handing out flyers a business too." Then the young man says sarcastically, "If I bang on an old pot with a spoon, I guess that counts as a business too." Then the boss says seriously, "Let me confirm something. You said you're the chief director of the New York group. Really?" Then the young man says confidently, "Hold on. I'm the real chief director. Don't worry about it. You should take your country boy boyfriend around the city once in a while. After living in the village for so long, he's become completely uncivilized. Let me tell you something. I'm the second most powerful person in the company after the boss. If the boss upsets me, I can upset him too, and I can have him fired immediately. Absolutely. I'd fire him on the spot. Secretary, which boss are you calling?" Then the secretary says respectfully, "This is our boss. He just returned from a business trip." Then the boss says politely, beating, "Please go change your clothes first." Then the young man says awkwardly, "Excuse me, so you're actually the boss of our company? We've never met before. Let me introduce myself. I'm the company's new chief director. It's a pleasure to meet you." Then the boss says coldly, "Likewise, but let me tell you something. Arrogant and disrespectful people like you are not qualified to be the chief director of this company. Starting tomorrow, you don't need to come to the office anymore." Then the young man says desperately, "No, boss." Then the boss says calmly, "Ladies, you tell me. I fired this arrogant and disrespectful man. Did I make the right decision?"